Hello traders, back with the follow-up video for the FundedNext prop firm. Took some trades yesterday, had some losses, had some wins, have some thoughts to share regarding this prop firm, so let's get to it. But before that, have you seen this awesome intro clip? Okay, so this is the dashboard. Again, I only traded yesterday. As you can see, we have 5 trades. I will walk you through each and every one of them. But first, some thoughts regarding FundedNext. First of all, their broker is quite nice in terms of spreads and commissions. Some of you asked regarding commissions in the previous video comments, and I just wanted to tell you that I can confirm that they have 0 commission, at least on gold. I only traded gold up to now. In terms of swap, no issues. And regarding the spreads, I can say that at least yesterday and as you probably know, yesterday, at least in the afternoon, Eastern European time. So at the beginning of the US market, basically market was quite choppy and I expected some increase in spreads, but spreads stayed in between the range of 0.1 and 0.15. So more than acceptable for gold, given that yesterday gold moved a lot. So yeah, I wanted to point the commissions first, so no commissions on gold. Spreads are nice and the execution time is flawless, so no lags. I didn't expect any lags, but I know Chris had some reviews with lagging prop firms. It's not the case with FundedNext. And as you can see, let's take a quick review of the dashboard, because I didn't get to show much of this yesterday, mostly because it was empty. So again, minimum of 10 trading days, I managed to gain $523, which is close to 3.5%, which is nice for a day, but again, it was a good trading day. And the only thing that I don't know why it's not updating, the average risk to reward ratio stays at 0, but yeah, maybe that changes upon building sample size, who knows. But anyway, this is the graph, so again, 5 trades. Let's go and see each and every one of the trades. Okay, so the first trade that I took was around the US Open time, so US market open time, sorry, it's not about tennis here, but anyhow. I don't necessarily like this trading style, but mostly I traded this because I wanted to see how the platform moves and how the spreads are and the commissions are. And I basically just noticed this box right here. I noticed a nice rejection and then 2 nice green candles. The second one is a bit nicer than the first one, but it worked for me. Added the bonus of the stochastic RSI being this way. So I basically added a buy position here. I noticed that I only opened 0.3 lots on this one, mostly because this doesn't quite fit my plan and I just wanted to test the platform out. It was a big stop loss and I was risking around 0.75% here. And let's see how this trade went. And we have an impulse, and once we get to the red line, so now my alert basically sounded, and I was taking a closer look on this position to see how it behaves, because there was a double confluence here that pledged for the price to go to the downside, mostly because of this level here, and it also confluenced with the 55 EMA. Also check the stochastic RSI, it was almost maxed out, so I was basically looking for any reason to get out of this trade. And basically this candle was enough for me. I manually closed this position. Again, it was the first trade and it didn't really fit my plan, but yeah, 1% profit is not that bad with a 1 to 1.25-ish position. Moving on, continuing my thought process, I was looking again at this box. I saw this nice pattern that would suggest at least ranging price action, but mostly given the circumstances and the confluences in my head, it was a reversal, and I was targeting again the bottom of this box and even this wick if the box were to be broken in an aggressive fashion. Again, as you can see, my thoughts here, again, range bound, nice candle patterns at EMA plus maxed out market structure, which you can see here, but unfortunately this was a losing trade. I was close to getting stopped out, and then I got stopped out altogether. So this was the first loss of the account. I basically lost what I gained in the previous trade. We're not supposed to see these channels. Spoiler alert, guys. Sorry. I'll just leave the positions though. Okay, and moving on. Now we are deep in the US market. I think it's 2 hours since it opened. You can see the timeline at the bottom of the screen. I hope you can see it at least. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, this was a standard entry. Why did I enter so early? Well, you know probably from my clips that I want to see a confirmation candle, even a cross up on the stochastic RSI. But I wanted to enter mostly because of this important structural level being tested right here. And I was taking a look out for this level, and the fact that it confluenced with the EMAs, it made this even more appealing. Added to the fact that if you were to draw fib, this EMA confluences with the 0.382 level. So given all these circumstances, I opened a buy here, one lot, because the stop loss was about $1.5, which means that I'm risking 1% on this trade. And let's see how this trade went. Okay, so I noticed two things in this moment. I noticed the fact that we are creating sort of an ascending channel right here, which made me keep an eye out on this position for a break to either side. And I was also keeping a lookout for this level here around this area. Again, mostly because I didn't want to see a double top formation being brought forth. So mostly because of this, I was just starting from this moment when the channel got confirmed. As you can see, we had the triple tap on this candle right here. Starting from this moment, I basically trailed the channel, as you can see. Now we have the top. But again, guys, what can we see here? Sorry, divergence is acting out. Okay, so now this trade was closed, right? So I was trailing this ascending channel, which again, from what we know, from what we seen in the previous videos, once you see an ascending channel being formed, the likelihood of it breaking to the downside is significant. So I kept that in mind, and I also kept in mind the fact that the stochastic RSI was almost maxed out, but I didn't really want to look at it. I was just basically trailing with the stop loss, this channel, which was taken out here. The next trade is an impulsive one, mostly because of sold after channel broke, move stop loss to break even when stochastic RSI got maxed at the bottom. Okay, so that's a spoiler alert, but anyway, this was impulsive on my side, mostly because I don't normally risk 1% on such trades. Okay, the channel broke to the downside, but that doesn't really advocate you risking 1%, so this is kind of a slap on the wrist on my side. But again, I have to show you guys this trade as well. So as you can see, my position went in the profit for some time, but then I basically, when I noticed the stochastic RSI getting maxed out to the downside, I basically moved the stop loss to break even right here, and this was my only break even position. I mean, I don't think it was break even. I think I lost something like $3, but I recognized the fact that I was too impulsive, and I decided to limit the damage in case this breakout doesn't really turn into something significant. And next, this is a standard entry. Again, the market was very appealing yesterday. This is a standard entry. As you can see, now we have the cross on the stochastic. We have an impulsive candle to the upside, and we have a retest at the EMAs, stop loss standard using the indicator provided. And again, I was keeping an eye out on this level being broken. yeah, there is a chance of this level being broken as well, but I have to take these chances mostly because I was taking a look at this mini trend line that got formed, and I was waiting for a correspondence to the other side. So I entered a long position here, which broke to the upside, broke the level, so I was quite happy right here. I didn't really have any channels to trail, but as you can see, let's see the next candle. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I hope my drawing doesn't get too cluttered, but just tell me in the comments if you can understand anything from what I'm saying here. I was beginning to see some sort of a channel being formed here. And again, I was keeping an eye out mostly for divergences at the top. So this is, as you can see, this is a healthy top. As you can see, the stochastic, the indicator is higher. So I am not afraid of any bottom channel retests if they may be, which actually close to happen. And now we get another high form, but keep an eye out on this stochastic RSI, guys. We still have a higher high, but there is no higher high on the indicator. So I was basically keeping an eye out for this, and once I saw the cross down on the stochastic RSI, this isn't really accurate. I closed it a bit close to this candle's closing, mostly because, again, as you can see here, conditions met, so I saw a bigger channel and the divergence formed at the top. Didn't want to risk the bottom holding one more time, so and also extra thought, guys, it was 9 p.m. Here where I live, so I didn't really want to spend any more time trading because I was quite active in the market, as you can see here. So I basically decided to cut this trade manually at a decent profit, because again, given that this divergence happened here, it's not a big of a divergence, but it's still a divergence in my book. And added to the fact that it was an ascending channel, the bottom will not always hold. Yeah, the bottom held, but again, this is what happens. I'm sharing my thought process with you guys. Yeah, it was easy. I could have told you that I took this huge trade based on the fact that gold randomly boomed at 10 p.m. Eastern European time, but no, I didn't take this trade. So it was again too late, and I didn't want to manage any more trades. But yeah, basically these were the trades. These were my thought processes. I'm a bit rusty in trading, so I want to hear what you guys have to ask, because I'm sure you have questions. So please shoot in the comments below. And yeah, this was the first day trading with FundedNext. Again, highlights: no commissions on gold. Platform moves quite nice, and I love the fact that they have raw spreads. So these are the main takeaways. Also the fact that the account is up 3.5% right now, and my Luna portfolio seems to be close to break even. I don't know if it's too soon for that, but anyway. So yeah, guys, please share your thoughts regarding this clip. I'm eager to hear them. Please let me know if you want me to make more content like this, because I can struggle to post on a daily basis if you want to see all my trades and don't get bored to death by my rambling. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, thanks for being awesome, happy trading, and bye-bye.